Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with more Man of Yoshiwara Ohgiya with our winner of our poll, Gakuto. Yay! Happy days, happy days. I look forward to playing with him. Like, really, he's one, he wears my favorite color. Two, he has an eye patch. And I know there's like people with eye patch fetishes, so I don't know why that's a thing, but I like it too, so why not? And ooh, he just looks so cool. Alright, anyway, I look forward to playing with him. Let's see how this all goes down. Let's see. Chapter 1, Sake Cup and Tamari Handball. So we're drinking and playing a game, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. The dazzling banquet in Yoshiwara's pleasure district ended, and dawn broke upon the new day. The exhilaration from last night still lingered within me, making my body quiver. I thought about the extremely beautiful men, as well as the stunning geishas. The food was extravagant, and it was the first time I had ever tasted such dry alcohol. The whole experience was surreal, beyond any of my wildest fantasies. The dreamlike world bound me, unwilling to let me go. I was still living in that fantasy. I couldn't stop thinking about that lingering memory. Even still, it was morning now. I had to get up and dress myself for the day. Just as I wake myself up, "Are you awake, miss?" I heard Musashi's voice coming from the doorway. "Yes, I am." "Wonderful. Your mother's calling for you." "Okay, I'll be right out." Well, I wonder what she would want so early in the morning. I quickly dressed myself and exited. Wonder what Mommy wants. "Ma'am, I've brought you your daughter." "Good morning. Did you need something from me?" "Oh, Kaze, come have a seat over here." I spoke to my mother as she prepared the store before opening. She beckoned me closer, smiling. Her smile was gentle as always, but there was something different about it. I could sense a strange tension in the air. It was different. "Kaze, congratulations on visiting your first brothel." In a normal world, this would not be a thing you'd congratulate your daughter on. I don't think the mainland would even congratulate you either. Be like, what? "Thank you. Starting today, I expect you to fully manage our family business." I had almost forgotten. In the Kitsune household, girls were considered adults after their first visit to a brothel. I was no longer considered a child. My body tensed as I straightened myself up. After I first visited the brothels, I dedicated myself to the family business too. "Your training period is over. You will need to put into practice as the head of our family." "Yes, mother." "Well then, Musashi, bring the servants here." "Yes, ma'am." One by one, the servants came in, and I was introduced to each of them. I was taught each of their roles, styles, and instructions in minute detail. The suddenness of it was bewildering. "Oh, and Kaze." "Yes?" "Before today, I hadn't made you visit Yoshiwara for work, but the best way to do business is to visit the pleasure district. I will allow you to visit again tonight, but keep that thought in mind while you're there." "Okay." In other words, I will honor our family and choose only the best courtesan. I understood what she meant without even hearing her say it. I was to become involved with a well-known courtesan in Yoshiwara. In turn, our business would expand. If I would become involved with one of the best courtesans, our store's status would increase. I could even negotiate business with the other courtesans for a cheaper rate. Which explains why she's so happy with Takigawa last time, huh? That way, they wouldn't be able to deny a loyal customer with my referral. I knew I'd raise you to be a clever, obedient daughter. My mother finished her sentence with a nod of satisfaction. Yoshiwara's pleasure district was just as beautiful and lovely tonight. Musashi and I passed through the main gate, headed towards the shop to suggest courtesans to clients. I'd spoken with confidence in front of my mother, but first I needed to know who the most well-known courtesans were. Within Yoshiwara, Ohgiya was known to be the best. If I were to meet one of their courtesans, feeling the intense pressure on my shoulders, I couldn't help but let out a deep breath. Just then, I suddenly noticed the store bustling with cheerful people. "Musashi, what is that?" "That is a theater, miss." "A theater? Does that mean they hold plays there?" Yes, that's right. I believe the plays shown there are inclined to appeal to the general public. Oh, I see. I'd love to see one for myself. I felt the heavy burden lifting from my shoulders, giving me a sense of relief. Those types of shows are not suited for your eyes, miss. You said general public, Musashi. How am I not general public? Musashi's blunt remarks made me feel downhearted. You always let the fun things in life pass you by, don't you, Musashi? Uh-huh. That's not true. I just think there are things unsuitable for you. Oh? What's that? Musashi began to say something, but I cut him off. I pointed to the store flourishing with vivid colors. Oh, I thought I was going to scold him, but okay. In an umbrella shop? But it's so vibrant and colorful. In Yoshiwara, showing umbrellas like these have been spreading in popularity. I've heard they've become popular because the courtesans were depressed being inside all day. Oh, I didn't know. That's a bit sad. Oh, look, Musashi. My sense of goldfish. What am I? I'm like a dog. I'm just like, oh my god, yes, yes, yes. We were here just the other night. Well, I was bundles of nerves, wasn't I? Yeah. This is a goldfish vendor. You're acting like a child, getting so excited over them. Well, I slowly brought my hand back after reaching and touched the fishbowl. I'd almost forgot my mission. Today, I had come here to purchase a man for myself. It was disgraceful of me to act like a frolicking child. I need to act more refined. Yes, please do. Maybe it's because I was so nervous yesterday, but I didn't realize Yoshiwara was such an exciting place. It's simply excessively gaudy. Musashi, do you have a grudge against extravagant things or something? No, Are all men like that? If I may speak my mind, miss, I harbor no ill towards these type of things. I simply think elegant things suit you more. Thank you, Musashi, but I can't help but be intrigued by all these new things. I see. While I was overcome by my fascination, walking down the road, I saw a huge printout of men's faces. They were all lined up on the eaves of a photo studio and were probably photos of courtesans. I stopped in place, admiring the spectacular scenery. Musashi, all these men are courtesans, right? Yes, they are. It would seem Takigawa and Gakuto from Ohgiya have the biggest photos. Takigawa and Gakuto. Who's more superior? Oh god. Don't go there. If I recall, Takigawa's one. Oh no, Takuto. No, Takao, not Takuto. Is two, but Gakuto is like third? If I recall correctly? I'm not sure. Takigawa was breathtakingly beautiful, truly fit for the role of a high-class courtesan. On the other hand, Gakuto had strong, ferocious look, bolstering his manliness. Oh yeah, he does. My choice was... Both of them seemed very popular, but Gakuto was the one with the most promising future ahead of him. Why not Takigawa? Why do you say that, Musashi? I see. I wasn't sure if Musashi had guessed what I was thinking. How does he have a more promising future? Please elaborate. I need to elaborate. However, gazing up at Gakuto and Takigawa's photos, I thought it'd be easy to be introduced to Ohgiya's best courtesans. Would the two of us spend several nights together, and then I presented him with a bridal kimono. If he were to wear it, then I shall ask to meet with Gakuto. What? I spoke my thoughts in a frail voice. Justifying my weary actions, I told myself that Yoshiwara was far too loud and busy. My thought process is confusing me. Musashi and I were brought to a private room in the courtesan's referral shop. After waiting in the same room for so long, I grew bored of the beautiful garden scenery. Why is it in all the previous ones we did, Musashi set it up for me, and I go there and they're there. This one, I'm gonna wander around. This photo looks good. Let me go ask. What? I guess that was a last-minute decision that we couldn't send Musashi for once. I started to tire of the geisha dancing and playing their 3-stringed guitars. Musashi, If we have to wait this long, I'd rather change my request to Takigawa. That is not possible. Is there really nothing we can do? Yes, those are the rules here in Yoshiwara. How stupid. There's nothing we can do about it. This is what happens with popular courtesans. After sighing for what seemed to be the 100th time, Miss Kaze, please excuse us. Excuse us? Oh, they're darling. Clambering into our private room are two small boys. Gakuto will be here shortly. Until then, we shall entertain you. Oh, okay. For awkward attempts to do their best made me smile. I couldn't help but grin. Thank you. I'll look forward to your performance. Surrounded by the two cute boys, time seemed to fly by quickly. Their energy just gets us all hyped. They poured us drinks and performed a cute dance as well. They played with their Tamari handball, smiling cheerfully, when suddenly, oh no, the ball went outside. The Tamari handball fell down, the one of the attendants chased after. Out of the blue, you all seem to be having a fun time. I saw someone pick up a ball right in front of my eyes. He was adorned in a ravishing kimono, and I worked my eyes up as he lifts the ball. Gakuto. Ha. Hang on, let me just... Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I actually been wanting to play him, too, for a while. It's just like... Just like in the picture I'd seen earlier, Gakuto flaunted his rugged smile. Sorry to keep you waiting. Whoa, hi, Otome. Wasn't expecting you at all. My apologies for the long wait. I know this does not make up for it, but we have come too. Who's two? I see you, Otome. Who else? Oh gosh, okay. Oh god. Oh. I'm good. Hi, Ageha. Excuse me. Both Gakuto, Utsusemi, and Ageha entered our room. Wow, we got a big old party. This is yours, isn't it? Yes. Walking in, Gakuto threw the handball to one of the attendants. The attendant caught it in a panic and smiled. It was a very anticlimactic entrance, to say the least. I was completely dumbfounded, unable to think. Gakuto casually sat at the head of the table. Kaze. I stood there completely still while Gakuto said my name. For some reason, it made me nervous. If things kept up like this, he would think I was just some foolish girl. As I cheerfully returned to my seat, for some reason I felt sad. Was it because of his entrance or the long wait? Why are you in such a bad mood? I'm not. Yes, you are. Come closer to me. Why? Just come here. Stirred up by his commanding voice, I started to inch over toward him. Come closer. What? Closer. Okay. A little more. Gakuto, what exactly do you want me to do? Unable to see a point in my actions, I spoke to him with an annoyed tone when... This will make you feel better. Gakuto got up on one leg and pulled me closer. Though I still felt dumbfounded, our lips pressed up against one another's. Oh, okay, hi. It happened so suddenly, I didn't understand what was going on. All I could do was blink, and Musashi's in here just like, cool. A few seconds later, my body trembled as his kiss became deeper. He was trying to pry my mouth open with his tongue. He was kissing me, and in front of the other two, in front of Utsusemi and Ageha too. Oh my god. When I realized this, I put my hands on Gakuto's chest and tried to push him away. This is a great first meeting. Re-meeting. Whatever. My efforts were fruitless against this strong, rugged body. Stop. When I made my plea, he shoved his tongue into my mouth. A strange, tingling feeling started to wiggle up my spine. I felt like his tongue was searching for mine as it turned and probed my mouth. No! This was wrong, and I was frightened. Why would he suddenly do this? Why? My consciousness began to drift as Gakuto's intense kiss and musk overwhelmed me. I then decided to push it with all my might by Gakuto's lips. I don't think this is going to get the point across. This should do. Slap him! Bam! I didn't realize what I was doing. It was like my hand was moving on its own when, boom! Ugh, I slapped Gakuto across the face. After backing away from me, Gakuto just stood there blinking. Hi. Fixated on me, his eyes were frighteningly sharp and intimidating. My heart started to race. Like I was trying to tell you, don't do those things so suddenly. My voice trembled with fear. I was upset, miserable, embarrassed. All of these strange feelings made me lose my composure. So, you didn't like it? Of course I didn't. Who would forgive such rude behavior? Rude? What's so funny? Tell me what you find so hilarious. For a while now, you've been acting so... I glared at Gakuto with the utmost anger in my eyes. All he did was suddenly burst into laughter. This was all so bizarre, but I wanted to laugh it off as if it were a big joke. Oh, excuse me, Miss Kaze? My head was burning with anger. Utsusemi spoke to me with an oddly cheerful tone. What is it? Please do not be angry with him. I believe you're the first woman that he's found Gakuto's kiss unpleasant. Huh? I, too, thought you would have enjoyed it. Was this just a normal greeting for him? Oh, hi, you're my new client. Let me just tongue you a little. Really, Ageha, you thought it'd be fine? I thought you were innocent. I don't know about you, Otome, but you're all happy-go-lucky. I looked over to Gakuto, who was still struggling to hold in his laughter. I finally understood. Any girl would mistake to have high-profile courtesan like Gakuto kiss them. That had to have been what they were all thinking. I should have acted the same way, too. You're a quirky one. Is that an insult? Don't be silly. You're the first girl I've met who's so prideful. You'd even talk formally. It's intriguing. Nothing he said made me feel any better. And yet, when he stared into my eyes with his glistening pupils, I couldn't stay angry at him any longer. What would he say or do next? I found myself simply worrying about his next action. Surely that meant something about him piqued my interest. Hey, Ageha, raise glasses for the rice, right? Yes, sir. While I was concentrating on my own thoughts, the courtesans began preparing something. Miss Kaze, please come this way. What? Ageha invited me to sit where I had originally been sitting. Without understanding what was going on, I did as he said. Now please, take this cup. All right. Ageha passed me a lovely and elegant black cup. When I took it as he instructed, Ageha smiled cheerfully as he poured rice wine into the cup. Please, have a taste. All I could do was look at Gakuto in puzzlement. I had been given the rice wine so suddenly. As he surveyed my actions, Gakuto had a slight grin on his face. Miss Kaze, this wine is known as betrothal vow. It is a custom here in Yoshiwara. A betrothal vow? Precisely. First, you must try the rice wine. Then, you pass the cup to Gakuto. If Gakuto likes you, he will drink from the cup. If he doesn't fancy you, he will refuse it. Oh my. That makes it so obvious if he likes you or not. That's especially what they say here and explain it. I had thought this when he kissed me earlier, but being a high-profile courtesan, it meant he was free to choose his own customers. Something about that made me feel uncomfortable. Without thinking too deeply, I blurted out, customers that he doesn't like get a taste of humiliation, right? I couldn't stop myself from saying those intolerable words. Oh, but if he doesn't drink from your cup, that doesn't mean... So you're not confident enough to think that I like you, huh? Gakuto had been silent until now, but he suddenly interjected as things escalated. Go me. Just as I thought, he was nothing but arrogant. What a pompous man he was. This is my first time at the Pleasure District. I have no idea how to make a man like me. If you truly detest me, just feel free to reject me. He was being so arrogant I couldn't help but pick a fight with him. In the heat of the moment, I gulped on all the rice wine, leaving not a single drop. I was thankful that the burning feeling in my throat would only last momentarily. Here, Ageha, please give this to Gakuto. As you wish. I stared Gakuto down as Ageha passed him the cup. It really felt like we were fighting. What had gotten into me? Even now, Gakuto was staring at me with a cheerful look on his face. It didn't sit well with me. Gakuto? Thanks. Ageha slowly walked toward Gakuto and placed the cup in front of him. However, Gakuto continued to act arrogantly. I just couldn't take my eyes off of him. His gaze pierced through me as he wanted to have a head-to-head fight. And then, as he took his sharp eyes off of me, ooh, I'm sorry. I think I like him already. I'm sorry. I know he's being mean and arrogant, but he does that in such a refined way. And the purple, and the black, and the white. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm good. Silence all around. Gakuto gracefully brought the cup to his mouth. I felt like his cheeky attitude up until now was all a lie. His behavior changed abruptly and was much more refined. It took my breath away. Yeah, I agree with that. His long, slender fingers gripped the beautiful rice wine cup. I could see the shadows from his long eyelashes hidden behind his hands. Not to mention, for some time now, the lips that had ravaged my lips wildly only a few moments ago were now pressed up against the cup. I looked so petite now. The moment they come into view, my chest squeezed painfully. What was this strange feeling? I felt so uneasy, so astonished. And now we're betrothed. Gakuto smiled at me casually after completely draining the cup. Of what? Drops of liquid? I thought I swallowed the whole thing down, unless Ageha refilled it. He smirked at me, only raising one side of his mouth, and his eyes glinted, becoming sharper. His gaze was like that of a lone, wild beast, ready to take down his prey. He's like a hot wolf. What's wrong? Oh, did you want me to refuse it so you could feel utterly humiliated? I was scared. I thought something ran through my mind. If I really became his prey, what would happen to me? Nevertheless, I hid my cowardice and straightened my back. I was just thinking that you couldn't refuse me even if you really wanted to. Why would you think that? Because I'm the daughter of the Kisune household. Oh, really? Yes. I guess you really were looking down on me. What? I've never chosen a client based on their wealth, social status, or reputation. I pick who I like and reject the ones I don't. Ooh, he's pissed. My bluff had been backfired. I didn't actually think that way. I really didn't, but in reality, I was just frightened that he would reject me. Enough. Let's stop this, shall we? Well, I instinctively hung my head when Gakuto's tone suddenly changed. I don't actually want to fight with you. You feel the same way, don't you? I do find this kind of fighting somewhat interesting, but if I push you a little too far, I'm sure you'd burst into tears. Huh? I never do that. Sure you would, Kaze. Or do you really think you could win against me? As expected, Gakuto was arrogant as ever while he chuckled softly. Could I win against him, or was it futile? I hadn't almost forgotten. There was no room for failure with my family's name on the line. I needed to raise my family's business and to make this conceited man my lover. No matter what the cost, I had to make him like me. What's wrong, Kaze? You're so quiet. No, it's nothing. Are you sure? As Gakuto stared at me with his probing stare, he quickly changed expression, cracking a smile. His serious face paralyzed me with fear, but he looked so gentle when he smiled. Just enjoy yourself for today, and go home fulfilled. Okay. Would you like something to eat, or perhaps would you like to taste some more spirits? Oh, it'd be my pleasure to pour it for you. Ageha and Utsusemi started talking to me out of the consideration for my feelings. On the other hand, Gakuto, is playtime over already? It's done? What's wrong, you two? Do you like Kaze that much? Yep. How old are the attendants? Okay, thanks. The two apprentices I played with earlier excitedly replied to Gakuto. They were so cute, but my heart started to quiver. I'm guessing they're like 10, 11? So now I'm like, oh, they're so adorable. And what, I think Ageha has like 16, 17? I forgot. He's an attendant too. Gakuto looked over at me. Or maybe he's 18. It looks like we've made you babysit these two. No, it wasn't like that. We were all having fun playing together. Oh, what's this? You're actually being nice when it comes to kids. His words were spot on, painfully pierced my sensitive feelings. Oh boy, you've done it now. Gakuto could somehow read my thoughts without any effort. This might be why my heart had been so frantic this whole time. It looks like playing with kids really gets you worked up. Uh-huh. Excuse me. All right, then. Go ahead and play with them. You're playing Tamari handball, right? Yay! Miss Kaze, teach us the next lines in the Tamari handball song. Sure, you got it. It's like, whatever, I'm gonna go play with them now. You say I can play? I'm gonna go play. I paid you for your time, and I'm playing with these kids. Totally doesn't make sense, but okay. The apprentices ran over to me with their ball in hand. We all had fun playing Tamari handball together. It was very calming for me. I totally ignored the 3 courtesans that were in the room with me. The festive banquet came to a close, and Utsusemi walked us to the front door. I was sure Gakuto would be the one to bid us farewell. I wondered why he wasn't here. Gakuto's being shy. It's strange to see him like this. What? Utsusemi wore an awkward smile as he spoke. I mean, he told me to see you out because he was sure you wouldn't be happy with him doing it. Would I have been dissatisfied if Gakuto had walked us out? That's true. Why would he think that? Okay, I've been horrible to him. I was a bitch. I'm sorry, I was. Who was I a bitch to before this? All I remember is Ageha and Asagiri. I think there was someone else, but I can't remember who. And that's like really bad. No. I don't know. Takigawa. Wow, I totally forgot Takigawa. Okay, but I was a bitch kind of to Takigawa at first. Yeah, I kind of was. Okay. I've been so horrible to him. It's because I've been so horrible to him, isn't it? No. You don't have to worry about it, Miss Kaze. Utsusemi smiles at me clearly. Well, of course, he does not usually see their client out a second time. It's obvious Gakuto wouldn't see you out, but strange he asked me to do it. Really? Yes, this is probably... yes, the first time this has happened. Oh, Miss Kaze, please not let it bother you. He probably does because he's truly fond of you. How do you know that? This is only your second time meeting, yet Gakuto demanded that you drink the betrothal vow wine. That's usually done when the courtesan meets his client for the 3rd time. What? Are you sure? Yes, I am a courtesan, but by no means am I a liar. Utsusemi was desperate to convince me and brought himself closer. Okay, his eyes looked like they were sparkling, but it must have been from Yoshiwara's red lamps. No, but he's still cool. I believe you. Thank you very much for the evening, Utsusemi. There's no need to thank me. But I have a feeling Gakuto must... But I have a feeling Gakuto is more honest with himself when you're not present. Oh, sorry if I'm rambling. I have gone ahead and said too much. You panic so much. No, it's fine. couldn't help but smile watching Utsusemi panic so frantically. Yeah, I knew it. Huh? You really do look lovely when you smile like that. Oh, hey, no, you can't have me. Not yet. Down, boy, down. Please show that smile to Gakuto sometime. Oh, I had almost forgotten. Gakuto may have been a little jealous. Jealous? Yes, it's unlike him to act that way, but you were so friendly to Ageha and the apprentices. I mean, Ageha was only serving me drinks, so I had no reason to be angry with him. I don't know why I ignored you. Apprentices were just like adorable little kids, so yeah. And they came to see me when he couldn't. Whenever you looked at Gakuto, you were always so tense. Oh, well, that's because I'm sure you were simply nervous as well. At least that's what I told Gakuto. No, it wasn't like that. When did you all whisper this? Here, have this. Huh? Somebody forcefully ended the conversation by handing me a Tamari handball. It's the same one the princess had been playing with earlier. Please keep it with you for now and return it someday. To Gakuto, of course. I slowly take the ball from Utsusemi. The hard, round feel of the ball made me vividly recollect tonight's banquet. Tonight was very enjoyable for me as well. Even though all you did was meet your courtesan, refuse his kiss, and play with some kids. Watching you express yourself really is entertaining. Am I really that weird? Perhaps, but that is what makes you unique. I see. Thank you again, Utsusemi. It's my pleasure. Please have a safe trip home. I slowly brought the Tamari ball to my chest as I made my way home. Today didn't go well. Say the least. Next time, I would behave myself. I was determined to. Today, on my way home, my heart was full of regret, but I had a strange sense of exhilaration as well. I found that to be a very interesting chapter. Oh my god. But he likes us. Holy crap, that took a while. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode. I can't wait for the next one, but I'll see you guys there. Bye. Kaseo, guys.